Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a question that I'm sure a lot of you have asked yourselves. Is LinkedIn a powerful tool for growing your business, or is it just a massive, professionally dressed waste of time? Well, as we're about to see, the answer is kind of both.
So, on one hand, you've got folks who are just completely burnt out. They're pouring their heart and soul into creating this perfect image, sharing what they think is great content, and yeah, maybe their follower count goes up, but it leads to absolutely nothing. No business, zero. It's like shouting into the void.
And then you've got the complete flip side of that coin. You have founders who can draw a straight line from their posts on LinkedIn directly to close deals and actual money in the bank. For these people, LinkedIn isn't just a part of their strategy, it's the engine driving their sales. So what is the difference? What separates the gold mine from the time sink? Well, it's not the platform. It's all about the strategy you bring to it. So let's break down what separates all that frustration from real success.
All right, so first up, let's really dig into the time sink side of things. We're going to deconstruct the most common mistakes that can totally kill your LinkedIn efforts before they even get a chance to get off the ground.
I love this quote because it's so true. Think of your LinkedIn profile as a networking event that's happening 24/7. Your profile picture? That's your first impression, your digital handshake. Using a blurry selfie, a picture from that wedding last summer, or worst of all, no photo at all, that's like showing up in your pajamas. It just instantly tanks your credibility.
Next up is your headline. So many people just slap their job title in there, like SEO expert. Okay, great, but what does that actually mean for me? A killer headline, like you see here, turns your title into a promise. It tells a potential client exactly what value you bring. Helping brands shine? Now that's something that grabs your attention.
And the About section? Oh man, this is a huge missed opportunity for so many people. It's not just a spot to copy-paste your resume. It's where you tell your story. It's your chance to show some personality, build a connection, and let people see the human behind the job title. Leaving it blank is just a massive mistake.
So when you put it all together, connecting with random people just to get your numbers up, posting things like it's your Facebook feed, or just sitting back and never actually talking to anyone, you've created a perfect recipe for failure. These are the exact habits that turn LinkedIn into a total and complete time sink.
Okay, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's flip the script. Now we're going to look at the gold mine side and build a blueprint for real, measurable growth. The big secret here? Moving from just doing random stuff to having a real purpose-driven strategy.
Before you even think about posting a single thing, you have got to ask yourself one super simple question. Why am I actually here? Are you trying to become a recognized expert in your field? Are you trying to generate new sales leads? Or hey, maybe you just want to get some feedback on a new product idea. Your why is going to completely change your how.
Take Anvil Media, for example. Their main goal was to be seen as thought leaders. So instead of just pushing out ads, their president spent his time on what was then called LinkedIn Answers, just providing genuinely helpful advice. He proved his expertise so he didn't have to sell it. And what happened? A massive new client, Borders Books, came to him.
Or how about Penman Public Relations? They needed to do some market research for a client's new gaming PC. Instead of spending a ton of money on focus groups, they went right to the source, super niche gaming groups on LinkedIn. They got real, honest feedback from the exact people they wanted to reach, and it shaped the whole launch. So smart.
And for just straight up generating new business, check out PJA Advertising. They got proactive. Their team used targeted searches to find exactly the right contacts, monitored groups for conversations that signaled a need, and this laser-focused approach helped them land huge accounts like Guidewire and Chase. See, 3 different goals, 3 totally different and successful strategies.
All right, so you've got your strategy locked in. Now what? Well, the right tools can help you execute that strategy way more efficiently. They can turn a super manual process into a system that can actually scale, even if you're just a team of one.
Now let's get one thing straight right away. When we say automation, we are not talking about spam. This isn't about blasting a generic message to thousands of people. No. This is about using smart tools to handle the repetitive stuff, like sending an initial connection request so you can spend your valuable time on what really matters, having actual, genuine conversations.
Here's a perfect example of what I mean. Let's say you're getting some great conversations going in a LinkedIn group. A tool like Save My Leads can automatically grab that person's info and pop it right into your CRM. It just makes sure that a hot lead never falls through the cracks just because you got busy and forgot to copy-paste their details.
And then there's LinkedIn's own secret weapon, really, Sales Navigator. This thing is all about precision. It lets you find the exact decision makers you need to talk to, get real-time updates on what their company is doing, and it even helps you find warm introductions. It basically turns cold, awkward outreach into a friendly, informed conversation.
Okay, so we've talked about the mistakes to avoid, the winning strategies, and the tools that can give you a boost. How do we pull all of this together? How do you actually craft your own winning playbook to make sure LinkedIn is a true goldmine for you?
I think this quote says it all, and it's actually from the same person who said 100% of his deals came from the platform. The secret to success on LinkedIn isn't about going viral. It's about something way less sexy but a million times more effective: consistency. It's about showing up and doing the work week in and week out.
So here it is, your playbook. It really just comes down to 4 simple but absolutely crucial steps. 1. Optimize your profile. Make that first impression count. 2. Connect with purpose, not just randomly. 3. Engage with value. Give before you ask. And number 4, the most important one, be consistent. Show up regularly.
At the end of the day, LinkedIn is a tool. That's it. It's a mirror that reflects the effort and the strategy you put into it. And it's working for you, telling a story 24/7. So the real question I want to leave you with is this: what story is your profile telling about you right now? Is it the story of a time sink, or is it the story of a gold mine? Because the choice and the strategy is all yours.